What's going on, SMS Show? That's right. Coming back to you with another episode. I got my really good friend from college, Mr. D Street. What's up, my man?
What's up, baby? What's
It's
going
been a while.
on?
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. What's happening?
You know, just getting in tune with the NBA playoffs.
Okay.
Right.
NBA playoffs. There's a lot going on right now. It's a lot going on. I don't know who's gonna pull it out, right? Injuries and left and right. It's crazy.
Really, I wanted to do this episode because, there's been this whole thing with the playoffs. Last year we were in the bubble.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And this year there seems to have been like a lot of fans that are acting out. So this is, we're talking about fans acting out on this episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw, that game against the Hawks, and I think it was the Knicks.
Yeah. Oh,
What happened in that game?
That was ridiculous, man. What is that when the fans spit on Trey?
Man,
Trae Young.
What's up with that?
I'm trying to figure it out myself, man. I at what point is it cool to take that next step against a player that's entertaining you, that's there to do a job? Like, you really stepping outside of the box. You gotta stick to the script, man. You paid your ticket, paid your money for a ticket. You there to enjoy the game, and now are you that lit that you can't control what's happening? I don't get it.
And that's kind of messed up because, Trae Young is like a young cat.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice dude. He's not like super hypey out there, like talking mad head of lettuce. He seems like a cool dude, right?
Yeah, I mean, skills make people mad. It's a lot of haters out there. You know who you are. You know what I mean? And so you don't like, some people don't like, people succeeding, especially if it's against your team. I guess they just really got twerked the wrong way.
Not cool. So if you're a fan out there, I know things get heated. I know you can get emotionally charged when you're going for your team.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it goes. But, respect the players out there. Right? They're out there to put on a show for us.
Yeah, and the cool part about it is that fan got ejected and is banned for life. So, it's really not worth it. Right?
No, it's not. And I think at the end of the day, I think if you spit on somebody, isn't that like assault?
I mean, if he pressed charges, definitely that is assault. And just disrespect, man. Can you imagine if the shoe were on the other foot and that fan was walking to his car and somebody spit on him? He's probably one of those punk cats that might just tuck and run because he clearly was spitting from his seat. So, he didn't think that anything was going to come out of it. He thought he was, whatever. But
yeah,
show some respect.
Show some respect, you guys. Show some respect. There was another incident with Kyrie Irving. So it was the Celtics versus the Nets.
Yeah. And
I think somebody had thrown a water bottle at Kyrie. Did you hear about that one?
I think I heard something in passing, but yeah, that's just another example.
Someone threw a water bottle at Kyrie. They tried to get the fan with battery, salt and battery.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? What are you doing? You're driving drunk. You're reckless out here, and so, throwing stuff onto the court, like, wow. What are we doing? Playoff basketball too? Like,
respect the game. That's my thing. Respect the game. We all, you're there because you love the game.
Respect the game.
Right? It doesn't make any sense. You're there because you love the game. You like the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody forced you to go to the game.
You would think, but I mean, again, people acting. I don't know if it's just COVID, the quarantine. It's got people feeling cabin fever. Like, we got to get out, and then once we get out, we're just tearing it up. Keep it cool.
Keep it cool. Tone it down, you guys. Tone it down.
What are we doing?
So there was another incident with the Suns. I don't know if you saw that. They was making this round on social media.
What happened there?
It was against the Suns and the Nuggets recently.
Yeah.
Right?
I forgot what happened.
So there was a little crowd fight in the stands. I think it was probably like game 3.
I saw that. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But see, it was some sucker stuff.
Yeah.
Right? It was 2 Nuggets fans.
Yeah.
And then they were kind of getting into it with this Suns fan.
Yeah.
And he didn't look like he was going to do anything. He turned around and he tried to punch the Suns fan.
Yeah.
Take a look at the video.
Yeah. A clear example of you thought the cameras were rolling, you doing it for the gram. People get mopped for trying to do it for the gram. Those two dudes thought they had the Suns dude right where they wanted and turned around and got mobbed. Did you see him try to throw a quick, like a sucker sneak shot, and he missed, and the Sun fan just cack, and then even had the other dude was
rocked his world.
That's instant karma.
Instant karma.
Instant karma.
That stuff is real.
He waited till he saw that the cameras were rolling. He looked out of the corner of his eye and saw somebody put the phone out. So he was like,
ooh,
but missed and got mopped.
Yeah, that was bad.
And then I heard Booker from the Suns heard about it. And then is doing something for the Suns fan. Like, I think giving him a ticket or...
Yeah, he gave him courtside tickets and like a jersey, a signed jersey.
Yeah.
When I first heard Booker was looking for the fan, I thought Booker was going to, like, reprimand him. But no,
he's a real one. He's a real one. He's a real one. Well, you want to hear what you got to say.
Type it in. Type your comments.
Sir.
But see, all this kind of reminds me a little bit about mental health. And I know just recently, you're doing a little something for people about mental health. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that before we close out the show?
Just support. Things are crazy right now. Everybody's coming out of the pandemic, and a lot of issues that have come to the forefront. Right? People struggling out there, and so you need a therapist. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to. I just opened up my own practice, right? So
that's what's up.
Yeah, most definitely. So licensed clinical social worker, newly licensed. So, I definitely have slots available just to, chop it up and unpack some things. It doesn't have to be, a big ordeal. It could just be somebody, some time to talk. I think a lot of times we have a negative connotation that's attached to therapy, and a lot of times we as people of color, right? We've been taught to kind of, keep our business to ourselves, and don't look for help, don't reach out because then you look weak or you're letting your business out there too much.
Especially being a man, right? Growing up and being a man, you're always taught to kind of suck it up.
Most definitely.
You're not allowed to cry.
Yeah. And that
fight it off.
Yeah, most definitely. And that type of mentality has got us in a hole, right? We don't know how to let ourselves go and cope appropriately to situations and scenarios. And so when we're out here in these streets, we don't know how to properly engage sometimes. You know what I mean? Interpersonal effectiveness, right? How do you talk? What are you supposed to say? If you have all these emotions and things pent up, they come out in maladaptive ways, right? Fighting or drinking or smoking drugs, because we're trying to self-medicate. And so that's what I'm really trying to help with, support, right? Call, let somebody know that, hey, I could use somebody to talk to. I definitely, I'm looking for the support. So that's what I'm offering. And so, give me a call, hit the website, DanielleDevon.com.
Cool.
So yeah, we welcome any and all. We're open, and first and foremost, client confidentiality. So don't worry about your business being spread to somebody else's between us.
Cool.
So that's what's up.
Professional in the building, man. I love it. Professional in the building.
It's just needed. Man. It's less about me, and more about the client and getting forward, making progress.
True that.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
Well,
But
cool.
I'm glad to connect with you again because we did our undergrad together. We did our studies, broadcasting, and so this is like full circle. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We started, man, back in the day, San Francisco State, man, doing pop-up production, and we're on the streets doing guerrilla production. Like, get the camera, get the microphone, And so now just to see, it's on another level and progressing. That's what it's all about. That's what life's all about, man. So if anybody's popping a collar, SMS, man. Seriously, I'm glad I'm here. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you post your comments. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to reach out to my guy, Danielle. Thank you so much for coming by.
Man.
Thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Reach out if you need to. I'm here. If not, maybe I can turn you on to somebody that you click with, but we'll probably click. So give me a call.
Tap in.
SMS, baby.
Let's get it.